everybody, and once again, welcome to the best show ever, the Red Corner Show. My name is Dr. Sandra, and I am super proud to be one of your hosts on the show today. I'm the founder and executive head of My Self Mastery Consulting. I've been super blessed to have global experience in community development, motivational speaker, and I have served as a woman and children empowerment catalyst, ICF coach, and trauma counselor. It is so exciting for me to be excited about the field I'm in and then to interview and have the honor of introducing our warm and amazing guest today. Welcome, Dr. Anjum Qureshi. I want to tell you a little bit about Dr. She is a dynamic and inspirational trend-setting lady, and you're going to find out just how she's doing all of this. She is listed amongst, and I know that she is super humble, but I'm going to tell you this anyway. She is listed amongst the top 20 influential researchers in Indian higher education for 2021. So she joins us with all of these achievements all the way from India. And she's played many, many roles. Some of them include she is the assistant professor and training and placement office for the Rajiv Gandhi College of Engineering, Research and Technology in India. She's a global speaker, a certified life coach, a parenting coach, international certified career counselor, and a graphology practitioner. What a phenomenal lady. Welcome. And welcome to our topic today, which is sharing your story, which is what we do best on the Red Corner Show. And today's title is Empowering Others Through Education and Training. Welcome to the show, Doctor.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Lovely to have you joining us all the way from India. Before we delve into the conversation, would you like to tell the audience a little bit about yourself? Anything that you want to share?
Yeah, not much, but I think you have already told a lot about me, and thanks for the wonderful introduction. And yes, I'm working as professor in an engineering college, and I am from electronics and communication branch. And I like the kind of work which I have been doing, being a professor, being with the students, motivating them to do always good, come up with new techniques to handle problem solving. In fact, yes, being in technical college, but still I feel that though we are related to engineering and technology, but still we should never forget that we are human beings. And that's what I keep on propagating among my colleagues and among my students. And of course, the rest of the things like being a trainer, how I have been, reaching out among the people that you have already told. So this is in short about me.
This is amazing. And I think I'm so captivated when you say, let's not forget the human being that you are. And I'm reminded by a very popular quote by a very good philosophical genius. His name was Jung Tsao. And he says that the new set of survival skills, which is effective communication, curiosity, and critical thinking skills, are no longer the skill of the elites, but really an absolute must-have. And I think tonight's show is going to tell us a lot more about that. Dr. Qureshi, you have focused a lot of your energy in the training space, especially with young girls around these new survival skills. Now, I'm curious. We would love to hear more about what you've done in this space.
Yeah, of course, that's really great. And because well, there's a long story behind it, but what I would like to say that due to my life experiences, there was a time when I realized that I am really blessed to have such a good life. Yes, I had some challenges, but still I felt that I have a better life than many of the girls. And that was the day when I decided that the girls in the society, they need to be educated, they need to be aware of what all is going around them. And that's why I started for the trainings, and especially for the girls, especially for the women. Until now, we take a lot of programs. Sometimes it's menstrual hygiene, or even the other kind of skills like some critical thinking, communication, and all. But especially in the rural areas, we concentrate on especially on health issues because the girls lack, knowledge about it. And once the awareness is there, they can have a better life. And yes, whether and I go as a trainer even in schools and colleges. So even in there, I always think that I should get a group of girls to discuss more about them. Because yes, if we empower girls, it is not only the girls that we are empowering, but we are empowering the whole family and the whole community and the nation in Israel. So I concentrate more on girls. And in fact, I've taken many in rural areas, taken many programs in the rural areas, especially.
Your passion shines through, Doctor, and it's really true when I hear you say that when you empower a girl or you empower a woman, you empower a nation. And I think the work that you're doing is testimony to that. So I'm interested to know from your experience, are you able to share with us the importance of incorporating this innovative teaching methods to students?
Yes, of course. On incorporating innovative teaching methods, that is again very essential, because if you see, everything has been changing. Even in the education sector, it is not only the syllabus that has changed, but the kind of students, the kind of mindset they are having. It is very different. It is entirely different. Today is they're tech savvy people. They know about this technology and other things. They're smarter than us, in fact, in using the gadgets, using the softwares. So we have to like mold ourselves. So teachers have to change ourselves according to that. And for that, we have to come up with teaching methods. And
Mm.
especially, like, I would just like to share a very short an experience in short. Like, nowadays, we know that the youngsters, they're very fond of making videos, especially on the Instagram, making their reels. So what I just gave them a small project, that why don't you make small videos of yeah, you can, where you can review some gadget, like if it is a phone, you can just make a video in which you are telling about the phone, or you're telling about some laptop. So that was too interesting for them. In fact, if we just tell them that, okay, make a presentation and come with the PPT, so that's so boring for them. But this was an activity in which they enjoyed it, and in fact they learned so many technical aspects of it. So this is what this is an example where we have to implement these teaching methods, because we have to change according to them, we have to change according to their mindset. They don't have that kind of mindset where a teacher comes in the class, takes a lecture for an hour and goes out. So we have to change according to that.
That's so special. As a teacher myself, and as a mother figure to a lot of young teenagers, I find that so inspiring that you're taking their technology and stepping into their world to make learning fun for them. And I commend you for that, Doctor. That's amazing. I'm interested to know, and I'm sure our audience would love to know, what have been your top three key challenges and how have you embraced them?
Your top three challenges, well, I don't actually say that these were challenges, but all these challenges, I turned them into opportunities, I can say. Like one of the challenges, I can say, in fact, in front of that, I can't say the other two challenges, that they remain as challenge for me. But one of the great challenges was just fighting with the stereotypes of the society, especially in India. At the time when I was getting educated, at that time, girls' education was not given a priority. And at that time, coming to an engineering college and studying in an engineering college, and that was a really a very great thing. But thanks to my parents, that they always supported me. And even after getting married, it was my whole family, my in-laws, my husband, who they kept on supporting me. And this was the greatest challenge, we can say. Well, there are other challenges, like being a woman, you have to manage home, and you have to maintain the work-life balance and all. Well, those challenges were there, but I think fighting the stereotypes and standing ahead of them, that was something great. But I faced it, because what I believe is challenges, you should know how to turn them into opportunities and use them well. Yeah, you're mute.
We really salute you from the Red Corner Show, because challenging stereotypes and empowering others through telling our stories is exactly what we're so passionate about on the show. And what was the key strength, or perhaps the key thing that you did that helped you to be solid in standing into the space of against stereotypes and in fighting these challenges?
Believing in yourself. That's what I can say in a single sentence.
Believing in
Have
yourself.
confidence in yourself. Believe that. Yeah. That you can do what you are thinking. And that thought should come in your mind, you know. When you get that thought and you think positively about it, and then that efforts that they start coming in, and you can achieve whatever you want. So you should believe in yourself, because whatever starts, it starts from I. It starts
Mm.
from us. So yes, that's the first thing that what I think that is necessary, and that's what I followed every time.
Thank you, Doctor. Viewers, you've heard it. It begins with me. It begins with us. It begins with looking at self. And you're now hearing it from one of the most influential ladies that is coming to us right now, all the way from India on the Red Corner Show. So we're going to talk about the two awesome books that you've written. The one is called The 10 Core Life Skills. I'm very intrigued about that. And the second book is called The Internet of Things, a Hands-On Approach. Doctor, if you had to encourage any of our viewers to get off this show and quickly rush and get your book, what would you encourage them to look for? So number one, if you had 30 seconds to pitch your book on the 10 core life skills, what do you want our viewers to know?
Yes, that is the 10 core life skills. In fact, yes, like I just said, that everything begins from us. So, in that 10 core life skill, the first one is the self awareness, where you should know yourself in short. And after that comes rest of the 9 skills. And these are the 10 very basic skills which every human being should at least know about. It is not that we don't know about it, but we don't realize it and we don't make use of it, like our critical thinking capabilities, stress management, emotional intelligence. This all we just know. We have read it somewhere. But how to make use of these skills in real life so that we can be having a good and peaceful life. So this is why everyone should go through this book at least once and try to know what the 10 course life skills are.
And they can learn from your
Yeah.
experience. Stress, resilience, emotional intelligence. This is one, but a few of the critical skills. So that's
Yeah.
definitely on my next list. And I'm interested to know the book you wrote on the Internet of Things, a hands-on approach. Can you tell us a little bit more about that book?
Yeah, sure. Internet of Things, it is a technology, and nowadays it is being, integrated with artificial intelligence, and it has various applications. You can be using it in healthcare, you can be using it for agriculture, you can be using it for smart transportation. There are a number of applications. So in this book, I have explained about the technology and how you can be using this technology, and in fact, how you can be implementing it, because there are a number of protocols, algorithms, number of sensors that you have to use. So it is all, when whoever reads it, because in many colleges and the universities, we have the subject Internet of Things. So the students can use it and study in detail about the subject. That is Internet of Things. It is a very, it is a very nice technology. Like, in fact, it helps us to use the technology or use our devices from any place at any time and anywhere you can be using it. So this is in short about IoT, and I think anyone who is interested in this, and this was one of my research years when I was doing my PhD. So I thought of writing on this, and with the grace of God, I have come up with this book very recently. Thank you. Thank
Blessings
you
to
so much.
you. Blessings to you. And it's definitely a must-have that we don't fear technology and the internet, and that we actually embrace it. Anytime,
Yeah.
any place, anywhere. Wow, it's been an absolute pleasure speaking to you, Doctor. In closing, is there any personal message for 2024 that you would like to share with our viewers?
Yeah. Can you repeat the question, please?
Sure. Is there any message that you'd like to share with our viewers for 2024?
Yeah, share my message to the viewers is always that, yes, firstly, know yourself. This is the thing that we don't do most of the times. And this is the reason for most of the problems that keep on arising around us. We don't know our capabilities. We just keep on believing on others. If they appreciate us, we feel that okay, we are good. If someone criticizes us, we feel we are bad. But I think I should know what I am as a person, what are my capabilities, and when we know this, only then we can integrate with the people. And the second thing that I would like to say is, if you want to bring the change, be the change. And as I am using some innovative methods to cope up with the students, to come up with to develop new skills among them. So we have to keep on upgrading ourselves, and we have to keep on changing ourselves according to the changing environment around us. So with the help of these two things, I think we can really go ahead in life. So this is a small message from my side.
Oh,
Yeah,
this is exciting. This is definitely an exciting future to look forward to. Thank you so much. That was a
thank
very
you.
empowering and inspiring discussion. And I really want to thank you, Dr. Anjum Qureshi, for your time. It's really clear to me why you would be recognized as a multi-award winner for your work done in your social and educational field. And the Red Corner Show really want to commend you. I am just intrigued and thinking about something in closing as you talk about knowing self and propelling yourself into the future. And it's something that Albert Einstein said. He said, "It is nothing short of a miracle that modern methods of teaching have not yet entirely strangled," and I love this, "the sacred spirit of curiosity and inquiry." And I look at you and I see you as a lady who wants to inspire our viewers to grab on to the sacred spirit of curiosity and inquiry from this delicate plant that needs freedom, no less than stimulation. Dr. Qureshi, we salute you for the most amazing work that you're doing. Any closing thoughts as we wrap up today's show?
Yep.
Any last closing thoughts?
Your thoughts, I don't have much to say every time.
Okay, no,
And
that's
I would
fine.
like to just say that just we should work for peace. We should, because we are educators, and we are using this education. And today is International Day of Education. So I think we should be using this education to have universal peace. And for that, we should have peace in ourselves again. And then we should be, as an educator, we should propagate this message of using education for the universal.
Thank you so much, Dr. Qureshi. That's a very, very powerful message. Education is key, and this is how we're going to make a massive change in our
Yeah,
world.
of course.
Thank you so much for joining us. If you would like to be on our show, the Red Corner Show, or you would like to see us interview someone, please feel free to email us at redcornershow@gmail.com. That's me, Sandra D, signing off. Thanking you so much, Doctor, and the Red Corner Show, and see you soon.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.